Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 10th, 11th, and 12th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. Yes, I say this all the time, but it is. This is just the introduction. You will find this on all the readings. I will post a time down in that description box for where you can just bypass the introduction. I hope you watch it at least once, though, okay? So, I will use for the main readings, because this is the weekend, I will use my Radley Valentine Angel deck. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle deck. And I will use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, as an overview reading, I will use my Waite Rider Traditional Tarot, and I will use my Colette Barrett Reed The Good Tarot. Okay, now I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the cards, all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. What that means is I open myself to higher power, source, Holy Spirit, and whatever comes out just comes out. I am what you would call a claircognizant. So it just flows through the mouth. Many times I don't know what's going to come out. It just starts. Okay, remember too, a couple of things going on. We are approaching the full moon in Sagittarius. Fiery energy. It is going to be a super moon, so it's going to appear a little bit closer, and it's a very strong full moon. So that will be on the 14th. Now, that would mean that you could start 3 days before. So on the 11th, 12th, 13th, you can be putting out your intentions. And also 3 days later. But I kind of like the leading up to, because we are in the waxing moon, so that's a good time to request. But as we come to the full moon is a wonderful time to release, relinquish, and request. Release what's holding you back. Relinquish what you don't need anymore, and request the good stuff, because good stuff is good. And if you don't ask, the answer is always going to be a no, or usually it's going to be a no. But if you ask, it could still be a no, but you could get some yeses with it too. So on the 10th, we have Mercury, which is still in Taurus. It is still going forward because it just came out of that retrograde. It's going to be trining with Pluto in Capricorn. So Pluto and Capricorn, both of these are earth energies. Capricorn is earth energy and Taurus. So that part, they really want to do some building. They really want to do some things that's going to make a difference. Mercury is about your communication, your electronics. There is some travel with Mercury. Mercury's very fast energy. A lot of this, we are still in that shadow of the retrograde. Somebody asked me, is it okay to buy electronics? If you need to buy them, you buy them. I had to buy a new phone on the 13th of May, and it was like, Mercury retrograde. But you get the warranty. That's kind of the thing with that. But again, communications. Taurus wants to really make it very powerful communications. Capricorn wants to build things up, but then Pluto likes to bring everything to its base, likes to take it down to the ground, and then once it's been kind of destroyed in some ways, then there's things that you can build upon. Now, so that is the 10th. It is trined. And trining is a very positive energy. They're working together, actually, to make something better. So on the 11th, Taurus, Venus, which is a very loving, gentle kind of energy, but very, Venus, people tend to underrate Venus. Venus can be very powerful with those that she loves. Okay, so just know that. Venus, which is in Taurus, is conjunct with Uranus in Taurus. And Uranus likes to is spontaneous, wants to do things. Again, Taurus is that earth energy, wants to kind of have a little bit of a groundwork and have a little bit of that planning. They're conjunct. So actually Venus is going to kind of soften Uranus up a little bit, so that's actually not a bad energy. And then on the 13th, even though we go up to the 12th, the 13th, Mercury re-enters Gemini, and they are just having a good time because Mercury and Gemini, they go together. And, so there is going to be there might be some news, news out there, very quick, very, mercurial, very spontaneous type of news. And then, like I said, the 14th, we come to that full moon, again, super moon, Sagittarius moon. So let's see what we have. Again, like I said, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks. I do this. I'm a Reiki 3 master, and I have infused all the decks with Reiki energy. So let's see what higher power might want to say for the universe. And remember, whatever's going on in the universe, in the world, we still need to live our lives, okay? And we need to really, one of the things that I was getting as I was praying, that hope was coming, hope is here. We need to have hope. And that is part of our mission statement, because we are light workers and we have to bring and spread the hope, bring and spread the light. Now, this is also a month of the sixes. So there's people that are going out there saying there are portals with the sixes. So we have June 6th, just the other day, which is 2022, 222, that does equal 6. So 666, the number of man, can be used for a very positive energy. It can be used for making things happen energy. Now the twos are about choices, decisions. Which way do we go? So there could be some choices in what we're supposed to be doing. Now, then we come to June 15th. Again, the 1, new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 5 is about change. Change. Now, and again, 15, change. 5. It's also, that's also the number of the devil, where that is, in the tarot cards, in these cards, and that is about facing fears. So interesting energy with that. But again, it comes down to, when we break it down, it's 666 energy. Then we come to June 24th, and again we have the 6 and we have the 222, 2022, and again the 2 energy is there, choices. And then we have the 4 energy, leadership. It's also organization, but it's also about stability. But the 2 and the 4 add up to 6 again. So some people are calling this the month of the portals, 666. But again, we want to make sure, because it has been, 666 has been used for, for dark energies, but we are of the light, and we're bringing the light. We're shining the light, okay? There is a lot about, 666, or on the 6th day, if you want to go to scriptures of sorts, it is, basically it was the completion of whatever the major source plan was, because on the 7th day rested, okay? So let's, so there is a sense of also, besides, number of man, there is also a lot of creation and creativity and completion of the creation with the number 6 too. Okay, just wanted to put that out. Portals basically, and again, this is not my expertise, but portals basically go between dimensions, are interdimensional energies. We got 2 cards that have fallen. So could be going through, different timelines. We have a lot of people talking about timelines right now. That's what the chatter's all about. So it could be going between timelines. It could be going between, between the veil. Remember the 21st, we're coming into, the midsummer's, was it the 21st, 20th, 21st, we're coming to Midsummer's Eve. It is one of the solstices. Very strong energy with that too. So a lot of times at these energies, we can have, the equinox, solstice, we can have a very thinning of the veil between this world and this, the natural and the supernatural. So we've got some interesting energies with June. We will see what we have. And then too, the Schumann resonance seems to be picking up. I've been posting a little bit about that. It is not, again, my expertise. Shout out to the people that do know and post what they know about it. But this morning it was, and this is in Siberia, so the timing is over there. It was spiking white again, which is very intense energies. Okay, so let's see, now that we've said that, let's see what we have with the cards. First card is, and this is more of a universal reading, the Queen of Wands. interesting with this because the Queen of Wands, now court cards do have dual energies. Pages, their base energy is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? And there is Taurus and Capricorn energies going on right now. There's a lot to do with your money, your job, your salary, promotions, your home energy also. Okay, that's what pages are all about. Knights, underlying energy is fire energy. That is your Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries energy. Passionate, burning, very determined, very committed. Queens, underlying energy is our water energy. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio energy. Now, Neptune, I believe, is going to be going retro soon enough. So that's in Pisces right now. So there could be something going on with that. And we did have that full moon in Scorpio, and we did have the season of eclipses during this time also. So could have something to do with that. Now, and then we go to our kings. King's underlying energy is air. That is our Aquarius, our Gemini. We're in Gemini right now. And it is our Libra energy. It is our thought processes. It's making plans. It's also hearing news. It's really thinking things through. So here we have the Queen of Wands. So Queen, underlying energy, water. Wands is our fire energy. Wands and rods. Wands or rods is our fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and it's also Aries. Remember, Jupiter is in Aries. We are coming up to that full moon in Sagittarius, super moon. The Queen of Wands, yes, caring, loving, wants to make sure everything's taken care of. However, is very bold. The Queen of Wands wants to get out there and really make herself known, regardless, whether or not male or female. That's not the issue. This is something that's inside of us all, or inside of the universe. Wants to be made known, wants to get out there, wants to fly high, is really tired of holding back anymore. She does not want to hold back anything. She wants to get out there. She wants to take care of business, except she is doing things on a larger scale. So something with the universe, something with this weekend, it's going to be a really good energies to get out there and be bold, fly high, do what it is you want. It's also a good time for you to start what you're doing. The Queen of Wands is not afraid, or if she is afraid, she's going to live her life anyway. So let's see, the next card is, now we have a major arcana. It is a reversed energy, so that has really strong energy to me. We have a 12, so we have that 10, and this is we have the 12th coming up, so we have the 10 energy, which is transition. 1, new beginnings. 0 is God's source energy. 2 is choices. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Do I come together with someone else, something else? 1 plus 2 is a 3. See, the numbers all have meanings, and we can use the numbers for negative or darker energies, but we're going to be using them for the positive energies. We're going to rejoice and celebrate in the energies, because 3 is about celebration, is about creativity, is the power of 3. So you can say something, do something 3 to 8, 3 times, makes it very powerful. Now, so we've got the Queen of Wands, who's really out there and big and just, following her heart, following her passions, doing what she wants. The Hanged Man is saying, look at things a little differently. Don't be so stuck in your dogma. Don't be so stuck in your ways. Things are happening around. Sometimes you just have to be a little, I'm not going to say compliant, because that's not what the Hanged Man is, but sometimes the hangman is actually just saying, in fact, you may not have to be that way. You have to look at things a little differently. And it's really, when you it's kind of like an inside out type of energy here. It's like you need to dig deep, but at the same time, you're not necessarily going to be surprised. But the Hanged Man, you can see, it has the glow, the halo, so it is a holy energy, major arcana, hanging there by one leg. Does not look like he is stressed at all. And again, he's hanging from one leg. You would think that I'd be like, ugh. But he's holding it all together, and he's just waiting. He's just waiting. But Remember, we have the Queen of Wands. So it's kind of like, to me, between the two of these, it's like, if you've been living, again, I told you about that 15. If you've been living in fear, it's time to look at things a little differently. We only have, and I'll say this a lot. I say this a lot. We only have one life. Now, there can be reincarnation, but I'm the only Debbie that's going to be living this life. And you know what? I don't want to live in fear. Fear to me, tool of the devil. I have to look at things different. I have to enjoy my life. And, I have to live large. Okay, so this is what I'm kind of looking at when I see these two cards. Next card here is, the Knight of Pentacles. Remember the Knight's underlying energy? Fire. We talk about that. So fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Now Pentacles in itself, though, is our earth energy. That is, again, our Capricorn, our Taurus, and our Virgo. And we talked about Capricorn and Taurus, money, job, career. So whatever this is that we have to look at differently, whatever this is that we have to live large, the Knight of Pentacles, and Knights are very, they're very directional. They will go where you point them once you get your firm direction. The Knight of Pentacles is kind of waiting, but he's waiting for the go. He's waiting for it is time now to move. It is time now to move. It is time now to get to work. It is time to do the things we need to do in this world. So there is a lot of, there is that waiting energy. There is that, okay, we're watching, we're seeing, we're not necessarily comfortable, but yet we're not going to let others know that we're not necessarily comfortable. And then we have this Queen of Wands. It's like, no, we got to get out there. We have to live our lives. We have to do what we were made to do. And, so really interesting stuff going on. Live large, look at things a little differently, get to work. That's kind of what the Knight of Pentacles is. It's time to get to work. It's time to start moving. Okay, so something this weekend, let me know what you're thinking. Tell me what's going on in your world, and how this might fit, okay? So take that, comment down below. I've been able to answer and keep on track with my comments and answer my comments, and I love hearing from you all. So hopefully that will continue. At the same time, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. Okay, let's see with our, why can't I remember her name? Colette Baron Reed. I want to call her Colleen, but it's not. Colette Baron Reed. The Good Tarot. These are really very insightful cards. Very, very deep energies with these too. But let's see what we've got here. So higher power. What do we need to know for our universe and what's going on in the universe? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Not ready yet. There we go. We're going to cut for just one. Okay. The Two of Air. Again, twos, crossroads, choices, decisions. Air is again Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. This has a lot of decision making. This has a lot of choices here. This has a lot, you know what you need to do. Get off your butt and do it energy too. You know what the choice is. You know what the decision is. And I'm not saying you per se. I'm saying the universe. The universe is saying this to us, or we're saying this to the universe. Higher power is saying this to us, or just to be recognizing it. But this is choices, decisions. There is a very strong, we know, I know, higher power knows what we need to be doing. It's kind of, I get this, it's time to get off our butts, especially with that Queen of Wands, and do it, live our lives, be bold, be strong, get out there, spread the light, spread the joy, spread the hope. It's all of that, it's all of that and above. Okay? Okay. Anyway, interesting stuff. It's always interesting. I'm always thinking, oh, what are we going to have? And then this is really, it's time to live. It's time to live our lives and do what we were made to do. Do what we signed up to do. Okay? Okay. Anyway, please again, take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. That really does help. Please comment. Let me know how this resonated with you or how it didn't. It's okay. Anyway, why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Aries. How are you? Well, Leo and Sagittarius was pretty on fire this weekend, so let's hope that this continues the trend for you. Okay, I loved their energy, and if you have any, any of the natal sign, your birth chart, any of those other fire signs, take a look at them. But Aries, you've got Jupiter, so let's see. We have that full moon coming up in Sagittarius, so things should be coming up roses. How's that? Everything's coming up roses or rosy. Here we go. Let's see for my Aries. Let's see for my Aries. Come on, higher power. What do you want to tell Aries? Let's see. Oh, a card did flip. Oh, no, that's a card that's actually from another deck. Hope I don't have other ones in here. Let's see what we have for my Aries. Higher power. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. All three of these are reversed. First card. 7 of water. Now, 7 has is a divine number, divine energy, divine umbrella, divine intervention, divine interference energy. Water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So there is a little bit of all of those energies going on. They're not as really strong, but there is, Neptune is in Pisces. We had that full moon in Scorpio, and Cancer will be popping up soon enough. So we do have that water energy, that fluid, emotional energy. The thing about the 7 of water, the 7 of cups, is that this is all about some really life-changing decisions this is decision making. But I feel like these are life-changing decisions. These are like, do I move out to another country, to another state, to another area? Do I sell my home? Do I change my job? But it's even bigger than that. They're very emotional energies, very emotional changes. So there's a lot of change energy here. But there's a lot of choices with this energy too. And it's kind of like you figuring out, it's almost like, what am I going to do when I grow up? We all laugh about that. It's sometimes we can come to a point, we just feel like change is coming, change is necessary. Again, this has some really big changes, but big opportunities also. Some of the paths are clear and some of the pathways or some of the choices are not. So, a complex decision, the need to do research. Stop procrastinating. Your next card, reversed. The 8 of Earth. So whatever this change is, it does seem to do with your money, your job, your career. This is Earth energy. Capricorn and Taurus does have some play, does have some skin in the game this weekend. Virgo, not so much. But Earth energy, job, money, career, do I do this? Do I do that? Also your home energy. Now, 8 is an unlimited opportunity, unlimited possibilities. 8 has potential. 8 of Earth has a lot of potential. So whatever this is, it does look like it has to do something with your money, your job, your career, or even your home. But there's a lot of potential energy out there for your choices. Okay? The 8 of Earth is also about recognition, is also kind of clearing up. Okay, maybe these are my dreams over here, but I know this is more what I'm qualified for. And maybe I kind of feel like there could be a bridge between your dreams and what you're qualified for. Okay, so skilled work is rewarded. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Your next card reversed, awakening. Now this is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man that we had in the beginning, in the introduction. So this is that 12. 1, new beginning. 10, transition. 2, choices. 1 plus 2, 3. Basically there's creativity, there's celebration, there's also the power of 3, saying something, doing something 3 times. So the thing is, whatever these decisions are, whatever this, whatever you're ready for, whatever, you're more prepared to do, you have to look at, like I said, there's a bridge between what you dream and what seems logical. And the awakening, Archangel Gabriel, the divine messenger, is kind of saying, come on, step back a little bit. Step back and look at things a little differently. Don't be so emotional. You need to step back and you need to look at this. I don't know if you need to look at it logically, because in some ways, these two, this is more logical, this is more emotional. And again, I feel like there is a bridge between the two. I think you have to possibly look at things logically, but then look at them emotionally. And again, look to see where the connection lies. I think that's going to be your big ask this weekend. Your big, this is what you need to do. Where is the connection? Where is the bridge between the two? Because there is a lot of potential here. A lot of potential, a lot of growth, a lot of possibilities here. And then the awakening is basically, you just need to kind of look at what is the connection so that you can take and make both realities. Okay, so the awakening, I keep calling it the awakening. Awakening, look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. And the thing about being yourself, it's important, again, I think, didn't I say this in the beginning? Be true to thine own self, because it's important for you to see, to do what it is that you need, want, to do, So let's see. Kind of seeing, this is the card that, we're going to pull another one, but this is the card that kind of got into that thing. Let's see what that is. Oh, we have a 7. Stand your ground. So 7, again, that energy, that divine umbrella energy, and this is stand your ground. Pretty much be firm. Do what you know is the right thing to do. Okay, let's see. That was the card that I had that jumped into the angel cards. So let's see what higher power with John Holland, Psychic Tarot, and Oracle cards. So here we go. Ooh, number 1, love begins. Is that one of your options? 1, new beginning, new start. Love begins, 1 of cups, 1 of water. Is that what this option is all about? Looking at things a little bit differently. Maybe it doesn't make sense. You have to find the bridge that connects the two. It could mean that maybe love is beginning and you have to move, to get closer, or long distance. So it's again, finding the bridge to make things happen. Anyway, let's see what crystal or energy this weekend. You got an interesting weekend ahead of you, my Aries. What is it? Again, emotional, but yet earth energy. So emotions and logics. But it says stand your ground. So it's not, this is not a weekend for wimps. Okay, let's see what we have here. What crystal or energy for my Aries, which would be helpful for you. Let's see. Okay, reversed. Jet. Well, anything that's black, I love this. Absorbs negativity, grounding, financial balance, healing, grief. Interesting with that one. Okay, my Aries, how does this resonate with you? What does this mean? Please let me know. As always, though, take a moment, back up, take a moment, my Aries, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. As always, my Aries, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.